police running all in and out the building. What the hell is going on?
And we're going to talk about Luke Getsy. Does anybody know about this dude?
What up, Luke?
Hey, what's good, YouTube? What's good? Raider Nation! Hey, shout out to everybody out there in the YouTube verse. Hey, we got to talk about Luke Getsy. That's right, Luke Getsy. We got to talk about this new offensive coordinator. We got to talk about, I got to tell you guys what I think about it. I got to give y'all a little bit of the Raider gospel. You know what I'm saying? I got to give y'all the Raider gospel. But before I give y'all the Raider gospel on Luke Getsy, let me give y'all the Raider Twuan brown cracker salute. And because we got the best chat, that's right, the best chat that YouTube has to offer, that is Correctamundo. The greatest chat that YouTube has to offer is none other than, you guys know who it is. And if you don't know who it is, I'm about to tell y'all. It is the congregation. I got to give the congregation a Raider Twuan brown cracker salute. All right. Get you some brown crackers. All right. But we got to talk about Luke Getsy. Blessings to everybody out there. Luke Getsy. Okay, we had some issues with him earlier. We had Cliff Kingsbury. And we realized that Cliff Kingsbury really didn't have the right berries, you know what I'm saying, to be a Raider. See, hey, look, I got to say that one more time. Cliff Kingsbury didn't have the right berries to be a Raider, all right? So we had to move on and roll with, we got to get ready with Luke Getsy, all right? So Luke Getsy comes over to us, and you know me, I had to get my handy dandy notebook. Okay, handy dandy notebook. Y'all probably can't read it, but I'm gonna be able to read it. You know what I'm saying? I got the handy dandy notebook, and we're gonna look at what Luke Getsy has been doing, because we need to know what this guy is been up to. We need to know what it's about, and I'm gonna break it down to you guys. That's why I'm here. And also, you guys, let me say this right now. If you like the Raiders, you need to subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, click the subscribe button, click the like button, and just get with the program, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss out on all the great content. All the great things are going to be coming on this channel. But again, if you like the Raiders, that's right. You see this right here? If you like this team right here, go ahead and subscribe. Yeah. All right. Let's get into this here of Luke Getsy being our offensive coordinator for the Las Vegas Raiders. So starting from 2007, he was a player for the 49ers. We don't like the 49ers, and y'all know why. But he was a player for the 49ers, and let's move on from there. Let's move on from there. Okay. 2007 to 2008, he was a graduate assistant at Akron. Okay. 2009, he was an offensive coordinator and QB's coach at West Virginia Wesleyan. Okay. 2010, graduate assistant at Pittsburgh, the college. Okay. 2011 to 2012, he became the offensive coordinator and QB coach at Indiana, PA. 2013, he became the wide receivers coach at Western Michigan. 2014 to 2015, he became the offensive quality controls coach for Green Bay Packers. Okay. He continues with the Green Bay Packers in 2016 and 2017 as a wide receivers coach. Okay. 2018, he becomes the offensive coordinator and the wide receivers coach for Mississippi State. 2019, he becomes the QB coach. He goes back to the Green Bay Packers. 2020, 2021, he becomes the QB coach and the passing game coach for the Green Bay Packers. From there, 2022 to 2023, he becomes the offensive coordinator for the Chicago Bears. And in 2024, he becomes the official offensive coordinator for the best team in the NFL. And y'all know who the best team in the NFL is. That is the Raiders. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys click the like button. Why? Because I like you. And if you like the Raiders, go ahead and subscribe. With all that history that I gave you, that was from let me go back to my handy dandy. Starting from 2007 to 2024, he's been employed. He's been moving from offensive coordinator to quality control. He's been doing a lot of stuff on the offense side of the ball, which is a positive, right? He's worked with wide receivers. He's worked with the quarterbacks. He's been a part of the he's been in a position where he's led the passing game. Okay. And of course, offensive coordinator, right? Some of the notable quarterbacks that he's worked with are, as some of you guys may know these names, some of you guys may not know these names, and that's perfectly fine. But Justin Fields, okay? Tyler Bagent, or Bagent, however you want to call it. Aaron Rodgers is another one. Okay, and Jordan Love. Okay, he's worked with other quarterbacks, but those were the most notable ones that he's worked with. And one of the highlights of that is that The 2 seasons Luke Getsy served as quarterbacks coach and passing game coordinator, he, as he served that position, Aaron Rodgers was able to receive votes for MVP by the Associated Press. So in 2020 and in 2021, under Luke Getsy being the pass coordinator, which is the key component to a passing quarterback, right? And a QB's coach, his QB that he was working with was voted as MVP. Okay. You guys can take that as for what you guys want to think and what you guys believe, but that is a factual. Okay. And I think, to be honest with you, I think those were the only 2 years in Aaron Rodgers MVP's considerations that were back to back. I think the last time was in 2011 where he was for so to have Getsy a part of that, he played a role in that situation, along with all the other pieces. If you think about what happened in 2020, what pieces were there? Devontae Adams was there. And a bunch of other wide receivers were there, and he was a part of coordinating all of that for their passing game. So you can contribute that to Luke Getsy. My initial thoughts on Luke Getsy, and we'll continue to talk about this more and more. But my initial thoughts on Luke Getsy is his scheme. What people want to figure out what his scheme is. How is he going to run the offense? Is he completely run heavy? Is he throwing the ball deep down the field? And I'll say this to you, that actually he's both. He can run the ball, but he can also dial up some things to pass the ball. And what I've noticed in his scheme is that he has this McVay and Shanahan West Coast type of feel to his play calling, which I think is definitely going to help our situation. I think the question that we have to ask ourselves, and that's where some of the big questions come in regards to Luke Getsy, is what is his quarterback? What quarterback does he like? Does he have a preference at quarterback? Well, obviously he does have a preference at quarterback, but what is that? What does it look like? In most cases, most coordinators, they have a specific look or a specific style that they like. And to be honest with you, when you look at, and I think that's a positive in regards to Luke Getsy, is I think, when you look at the notable quarterbacks that I talked about that he's worked with, all of those guys are different or different in their own way, right? When you look at Justin Fields, when you look at Tyler Badgett, when you look at Aaron Rodgers, and when you look at Jordan Love, you can pull. I can say you can probably pull, if not 4 different styles of quarterback out of those quarterbacks. You can at least say you can pull 3 different styles of quarterback out of those 4 quarterbacks. And with that being said, that also means that he Luke Getsy has worked with different styles of quarterbacks and had to draw up plays for these styles of quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers, and just flipping around, and so you guys can get an understanding of what I'm talking about and what I'm trying to explain to you guys in regards to Luke Getsy, is I think that what he did with Aaron Rodgers is obviously different what he did with Justin Fields. The plays that he drew up for the Aaron Rodgers were different for Justin Fields. Why? Because Justin Fields, there's certain things Justin Fields can do that Aaron Rodgers couldn't do. And there were things that Aaron Rodgers could do that Justin Fields cannot do. So to have a offensive coordinator that can identify this is what this player's strengths are, and this is what this guy is good at, and draw up plays for that specific player is a plus for our organization. I don't think right now, and it's still early, and we'll see how everything plans out. But based on what I'm seeing with Luke Getsy and how he's adjusted all throughout all his years of being on the offensive side of the ball, there's going to be, he's going to be able to work with the pieces that we have on this team. It's not going to be like we've had in the past where, the offensive coordinator comes in and he just wipes out, that whole side of the ball. I don't think that's going to be the case with Luke Getsy. Yes, he's going to be able to get his pieces to add on with Telesco at GM, and of course Antonio Pierce signing off on everything. But the pieces, the core pieces we have on this team, the Jacoby Myers, the mayor, you know what I'm saying, the Devontae Adams, and again we'll see how things work out with Josh Jacobs and how that fully comes into play. But Luke Getsy is going to be able to work with all of these pieces. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, like I've been saying, if we can establish what we want to do with this offensive line, bolster up this offensive line, and identify, and we have the opportunity to go do that, go get our quarterback. If we go do that, then we'll be in a whole better place in regards to our offense, because our offense is not really that bad. Statistically, we looked bad, but we on paper we're not that bad. And I think with Luke Getsy having this versatility in his play calling, working with all these multiple types of quarterbacks, I think whoever we bring in, again, is going to be his decision who we bring in, whether it's Aiden O'Connell. Of course, he can work with Aiden O'Connell, because when you look at, the quarterbacks that he's worked with, Aiden O'Connell can fit that. And because Luke Getsy, again, has worked with multiple quarterbacks, he's had not multiple playbooks, but there's certain plays within his playbook that can work for each different style of quarterback. So I'm excited for Luke Getsy. Of course, it's not our most favorite pick. It, of course, is not our most favorite decision. Some people were so excited about Kingsbury, and of course there were so many other names that were out there in consideration for offensive coordinator. But I'm as you guys know, I'm going to speak my Raider gospel, and my Raider gospel in regards to Luke Getsy is, I think, again, he has versatility. I think that he has, the proper know-how to run an offense, and I think we'll be giving him the proper tools in order to succeed in this offense. So I'll say that I'm 50-50 on it. I'll say it like that. As confident as I'm talking about it right now, I'm talking about it in the sense of, yes, I think this can possibly work. But again, everything is still a wait and see and how things can play out. And you guys can definitely let me know what you guys think in regards to Luke Getsy down in the comment section. Because, again, I love to see what you guys think about Luke Getsy. But, my thoughts on Luke Getsy is I think that he's, he has that versatility, throughout the years and throughout the league. He's actually known, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of analysts, a lot of coaches, a lot of personnel. He's actually well respected in the NFL realm. So, like I said, am I pounding the table for Luke Getsy? I'm going to tell you no. I'm not pounding the table for Luke Getsy, but I will say this, that I'm willing to give this guy a chance, because I do see the possibilities of where our offense can go under Luke Getsy. Again, him working with all these types of quarterbacks. Nobody knew, and I'll say this in regards to our head coach on his decision on how he felt in regards to Luke Getsy, was he talked about how, Luke Getsy was out there with Tyler Badgett. You know what I'm saying? A guy that nobody was really looking at as a quarterback, or nobody was looking at as a threat against our defense. And our defense was a top defense when we played them. And our defense has been playing well all season. But you got to say, be honest with it, the Bears gave us the business in regards to how they played us offensively, and that was under Tyler Badgett. And Tyler Badgett with Luke Getsy had to make an adjustment because he was working with Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying? He was working with Justin Fields as a starter, and then Tyler Badgett was the backup. So, and those quarterbacks are different. So that shows you right there the adjustments that Luke Getsy can make based on the personnel he has. And unfortunately, to our loss, it was successful on his end. So I'm willing to see what he does. We have some stars that are on this team that has already signed off on Luke Getsy. We've already had some stars have meetings with our new offensive coordinator. Max Crosby even went over to talk to Badgett, not Badgett, but Luke Getsy, to see, hey, what's good. So I'm with it. Hopefully he can pull some more out of Davante Adams, which Davante Adams has already spoke well on Luke Getsy and is excited for this new offense, new set of offense for the team. So hopefully that, gets Davante Adams even on a higher tick. We know that Davante Adams has been a steady player for us, but there's always improvements and steps that every player can take. Of course, Davante Adams was able to get 1,000 yards this year, but who knows? Luke Getsy might be able to pull out more out of this offense using Davante Adams, not on the outside, but even in the slot, where we know that when Davante was over in Green Bay, he was in the slot, and he was a dangerous player playing in the slot. So we'll see what Luke Getsy does moving forward. You guys, please let me know what you guys think down in the comment section of Luke Getsy. Tell me your Raider gospel, okay? Let me know your Raider gospel on Luke Getsy. Shout out to everybody in chat. Make sure you guys click the like button. Why? Because I like you. And also, if you guys have not, and you guys like the Raiders, go ahead and subscribe. That is right. That is the best way you can support this channel. The best way you can support the Raiders is if you subscribe to Raider Twuan. Okay? You guys, make sure you guys go and check out my latest shorts. I just put out a short about this Niner gang. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that right there. Go ahead and check out my short talking about the Niner gang. But hey, Luke Getsy is our offensive coordinator. One thing I'll tell you guys is, if you guys are still on the fence about it, that's perfectly fine, and I get it. I think all of us are kind of still on the fence about certain acquisitions and people that are coming to this team and joining the coaching staff. And as it continues to fill out, we're getting names, going and going. So stay tuned and let's just hear it out and let's just go with what Antonio Pierce, our head coach, is putting together, because I think he's trying to put something good for the Raider Nation. Okay, you guys, again, make sure you guys click the like button. Make sure you guys let me know down in the comment section your thoughts in regards to Luke Getsy and this offense that we're about to have. Let me know. Hey, let me know if you're excited about this offense. Let me know. Hey, I think this offense is going to be scary. I think this offense is going to be dangerous. I think, we can really make some noise offensively. Again, my thoughts on the offense scheme wise, I think it's going to be kind of like a McVay, Shanahan, LaFleur type of offense, but it's going to be a West Coast offense. And I like the West Coast. So, because I'm West Side. Yeah, I'm just saying. So, yeah, you guys do all that. Get active, get involved, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to the channel. And you guys already know, because you guys know what I do. And you guys know how I do. Remember, you're a blessing. Be a blessing to someone else. And let's go. Luke Getsy and this offense. And most of all, the Raiders.
What I'm low.
Today is the day when our heroes of the past become our legends of the future. Time never really stops for the great ones. We wrap them in a cloak of immortality and remember what great people they were. We recognize you, Virginia Mack, his sons Mike and Joey. They were a football family, so that John could pursue his dreams. To Raider Twuan in a tribute to John Madden and Al Davis, who declared that the fire that burns the brightest in the Raiders organization is the will to win. Ladies and gentlemen, the Madden family.